universe had already started to break, there would be no explosion, no warning, no message in the sky. You would wake up, check your phone, go to work, and everything would feel exactly the same. And that's the problem. Because the most dangerous changes in the universe don't announce themselves. They happen silently, patiently, hidden beneath the illusion of normality. Right now, galaxies are moving away from each other. Stars are burning. Time is flowing forward. From the inside, the universe feels stable, but stability is not the same as safety. Throughout history, humanity has believed reality was solid, until it wasn't. We once believed the Earth was the center of everything. We believed space was empty. We believed time was absolute. Every time, we were wrong. And today, physicists are facing a question far more unsettling than any before. What if the universe has already crossed a point of no return, and the only reason we haven't noticed is because we're trapped inside it? From our perspective, the universe appears calm, but perspective is deceptive. If a massive structure begins to collapse slowly enough, those inside it don't feel the fall, they feel continuity. This is why early warning signs of cosmic failure are almost impossible to detect. We don't experience the universe from the outside, we experience it from within its rules, and those rules may already be changing. Subtly, incrementally, quietly. Consider this: the universe is expanding, not slowly, but accelerating. That acceleration is driven by something we barely understand: dark energy, a force so mysterious that we don't know what it is, where it comes from, or whether it's stable. We simply observe its effects and hope they don't change. But what if they already have? What if the expansion of the universe is no longer balanced? What if the equations we rely on are only approximations, snapshots of a system that's drifting out of control? From Earth, everything looks fine. Atoms still hold together, gravity still works, time still moves forward. But collapse doesn't begin with chaos, it begins with imbalance. And imbalance begins in places we don't know how to observe yet. This raises a terrifying possibility. By the time we detect that something is wrong with the universe, it may already be too late to stop, or even understand. And the most unsettling part, some scientists believe the signs may already be there, hidden in cosmic measurements we can't fully explain. If the universe were beginning to fail, it wouldn't start with stars exploding or galaxies tearing apart. It would start with the forces we assume are permanent, quietly drifting out of balance. Everything in reality depends on a fragile agreement between forces. Gravity pulls matter together. Expansion pushes space apart. Time provides order. If any one of these begins to change, even slightly, the consequences wouldn't be immediate. They would be delayed. And delay is what makes cosmic collapse so dangerous. Take gravity. Gravity is not a solid thing. It's not a rope holding galaxies together. It's a property of space-time itself, and we don't fully understand it. We know how it behaves, but not why it behaved that way. Now imagine gravity weakening, not everywhere at once, but unevenly. From Earth you wouldn't feel lighter, buildings wouldn't float, planets wouldn't suddenly drift away, at first. Instead, orbits would become imperfect. Galaxies would lose their grip on their outer stars. Large-scale structures would begin to loosen. This wouldn't look like destruction. It would look like noise in the data. And scientists are already seeing things that don't fit perfectly. Galaxies rotating faster than they should. Clusters behaving as if extra mass is missing, or misbehaving. Cosmic expansion accelerating in ways our models can't fully explain. To make the math work, we invented names: dark matter, dark energy, but naming something doesn't mean we understand it. Dark energy is especially troubling. It's not just expanding the universe, it's accelerating that expansion, which means the universe isn't just growing, it's being pushed by something. And here's the unsettling part. If dark energy changes over time, even slightly, the future of the universe changes completely. A stable expansion becomes a runaway process. A balanced universe becomes one that tears itself apart. This scenario has a name: the Big Rip. In this model, expansion eventually overwhelms gravity. First, galaxy clusters break apart, then galaxies, then solar systems. But long before that happens, the universe becomes unrecognizable on the largest scales. Distances stretch faster than information can travel. Causality itself begins to fracture. And yet life inside this process would notice nothing at first, because local physics remains intact, until it doesn't. Now consider time. Time is not universal. Einstein showed us that time flows differently depending on speed and gravity, which means time is flexible. If the structure of space-time is shifting, then time may be shifting with it, not stopping, not reversing, but drifting. And a drifting clock is impossible to detect from the inside. If every process slows down together, nothing appears wrong. Your heartbeat, your thoughts, your measurements, which means the universe could already be changing its pace, and we would have no reference point to notice. This leads to a disturbing conclusion. The forces holding reality together are not guaranteed to remain constant. They are observed to be constant, for now, but observation is not protection. If the universe has already begun to fail, the most frightening truth is not how it ends, it's that we may already be living inside the ending. There is a reason cosmic collapse would be almost impossible to confirm in real time. We don't observe the universe as it is, we observe it as it was. Light takes time to travel. When we look at distant galaxies, we are looking millions, sometimes billions of years into the past. Which means the universe we see may already be outdated. The signals reaching us now could be echoes from a reality that no longer exists in the same form. This creates a terrifying delay. By the time we detect that something has gone wrong on the largest scales, the process may be far beyond reversal. Some scientists already worry about this delay. They point to inconsistencies in cosmic measurements, conflicting values for the expansion rate of the universe, subtle distortions in the cosmic background radiation. Nothing dramatic, nothing definitive, just cracks, the kind of cracks you only notice in hindsight. And then there is the James Webb Space Telescope. Designed to see deeper into the universe than any instrument before it, James Webb has already forced scientists to rethink what they thought they knew. Galaxies that appear too large, too massive, too organized for how early they exist in cosmic history. Structures that shouldn't have had enough time to form. At first, these discoveries were treated as anomalies. But anomalies are how paradigms break. If the early universe was more structured than expected, then something about our timeline is wrong. Either the universe evolved faster than we thought, or the rules we're using to describe it are incomplete. And incomplete rules are dangerous, because they hide processes we can't model and outcomes we can't predict. Now imagine this. What if the universe isn't collapsing in a dramatic explosion, but slowly drifting into a state where information, causality, and structure can no longer hold together? A universe where distances grow too fast for signals to cross, where regions of reality become permanently isolated, where the concept of a shared now dissolves. From the inside, this wouldn't feel like an apocalypse. It would feel like fragmentation, like the universe quietly forgetting itself. And there would be no moment when someone could say, this is when it started. Because by the time the question is asked, the answer would already be in the past. This is why the most unsettling possibility is not that the universe will end, it's that it may already be ending, and we are too early, too small, and too embedded within it to recognize the signs clearly. If this idea unsettles you, if you feel that reality may be more fragile than it appears, then you already understand what void hypothesis is about. This channel exists to investigate the cracks, before they become impossible to ignore. Subscribe because the next discovery may change how you see the universe forever.